Michigan, USC, 2.5-point home favorites, 57.5 the total. I definitely agree with the over money, 55 up to 57.5 with the total. I think it goes over. I think Michigan and Bryce Underwood and company. This USC defense, we're finding out, folks, just not very good. We thought maybe it was pretty good this year. The more we watch them, I mean, these have been bad performances. Michigan State even moved the football, for crying out loud, in the Coliseum against USC a couple weeks ago. They got ripped by Illinois when they played the Illini. Luke Altmaier had a big game against this USC defense. And I think Michigan can have their success here in this game. We've talked about how Michigan, they're starting to let Bryce Underwood use his athleticism and his legs a little bit more, which is exactly what you want to see. USC has given up. The run defense hasn't been bad, but boy, there's a level of physicality they're going to face here and get tested by this Michigan offense. But on the flip side, you look at Michigan's defense, it's really good. There's a pretty good Michigan defense, but start to peel back the layers. New Mexico, Oklahoma, Central Michigan, Nebraska, Wisconsin. Name the good quarterback and passing game they faced. They haven't faced many. They faced some good rushing attacks, but have they faced a really good passing game and a pretty solid armed quarterback yet prior to this game with Jaden Maiava? I don't think so. I think USC's offense is probably going to be the best passing offense, that probably Michigan's defense has had to face so far this season. And we know, there's a lot of weapons for USC with Jaden Maiava, Wayman Jordan, the running back, great receiving tandem with Mekhi Lemon and Jacoby Lane. The tight end, Lake McCree, is very good. So these are a lot of passing weapons, the likes of which I don't know if Michigan's defense has seen so far this year. Oh, and they got to do it on the road, which is not going to make it easier either. So I think both teams have pathways to offense. So I like over here. Side, I'm kind of neutral here because I lean Michigan, but going on the road, the West Coast, talk about these travel spots for the Big Ten. If you've been fading teams in these travel spots, it's worked out pretty well. But I still think Michigan's the better defense. I lean Michigan, but I could see USC at home putting up points. So I prefer the total here, over 57.5. CMAC, Michigan, USC.
Yeah, the travel here isn't, the best, but I think Michigan, they have the better defense, flat out. And I want the better defense and the points. So I like the three.
I'm going to be awfully tempted by Michigan. Hell, I'm tempted right now with Michigan.
Yeah, I am. I don't think SC.
The only concern I've got.
Yeah, SC, they have a really good offense. I mean, for sure. But and they're off the bye week here too. So I think the game's just close. I think this could be another one that's really, really tight. And I think I'd rather have the better defense. We saw Michigan, we talked about it earlier with Wisconsin, they struggled a little bit, especially to get points in that game, even though they moved the ball. They should have, easy time moving it here. So, yeah, the total, I'm lukewarm. It's moved up like you talked about, that it could get over. But I think Michigan just, more physical here, better defense. I'll take them in the points.